officials on game one when Duckworth and Buck Williams played very few minutes due to foul problems, and they mentioned it after the game that they had a concern about the foul.
Terry Porter controls, and Kersey not able to hold on to that pass.
And that's the threat of Michael Jordan being in front of you on the way to the basket.
And that is a three for Jordan.
Witness what Jordan was going to do, and then if Jordan committed, then pass the ball to Kersey. Michael on the turnaround jumper.
Michael Jordan extends to a 7-2 lead.
Magic said you got to try and put all that on the shelf and move ahead with the game, but a lot of times that's easier said than done.
They hit their first 4 shots. Nice ball movement. Beautiful give and go.
That was beautiful basketball. The old give and go play pass and keep going to the basket. Got it back. Drexler got it back for the easy two.
Cartwright getting the position, finding Jordan. Michael Jordan with his third field goal is off to that fast start. He has 9 points. Here's Drexler, and he is hacked.
Did your figures, and it was so successful in the fourth.
Both teams just filling each other out, trying to make the adjustments.
Buck Williams got the step. Kept home by Drexler.
The offensive goaltend that Chicago wanted, if the ball is in the cylinder or on the rim, you cannot definitely an offensive goaltend. Chicago was right.
There's Jordan. Kersey played him well. Kersey ripping by Pippen.
See, when Kersey ran out after Michael shot the ball, Michael was waiting for Drexler. Nobody is back to cover Kersey. As a result, there's a transition defensive.
Duckworth over to help. Shot clock at 5. Jordan will go to the foul line.
You're going to catch teams in rotations. When you're rotating on defense, it's hard to have a good base to move your feet. Jordan putting it on the floor takes advantage of that.
Easily, Clyde was in the lane. He tried to run out at Michael.
7-18. Nice entry pass for Drexler. Well, the assist for Porter. Battle between Grant and Williams down low. Jordan setting up Cartwright. Yes, Bill Cartwright. Bulls lead by 11. 2.5 to go in the first. Drexler. That's his 4th field goal. The Drexler shot off. Williams couldn't get to it. And back come the Bulls. It's a 4-on-2. Grant. It's an offensive foul.
The reason for the offensive foul is the Chicago Bulls had bad spacing. They did not spread out.
5-24. Chicago has hit 13 of 19 from the field. Make it 14 of 20. Jordan 4 for 7.
They're scoring off the defense.
Jordan with a series of head fakes sets up Armstrong. Yes.
Coming just what we just witnessed, and we'll make a pass out of the double team, and Duckworth turned it over. Good move by Michael.
The goaltending call was made not because the ball was touched, but that the backboard was hit while the ball was in contact with the backboard. Therefore, if you punch it hard enough, it could roll or make it roll off the rim. That's where the call took place.
Drexler has returned. Open shot. Jerome Kersey has hit 4 of 5. Jordan has 16.
Robinson, they didn't push the ball down. They must push it to get easy transition points.
Here's Drexler. 10 points for Clyde Drexler. He's complaining. He thought it was Fraser's on. The steal by Kersey. 2-on-1. Drexler.
And then right after it, Bill Cartwright trying to feed Williams again. Instead, it winds up in Kersey's hands, who initiates the break with Clyde finishing in the end. So it's turnovers that lead to the easy scores for the Trailblazers. When Kersey bumped into him, then Clyde took off and got the score.
Last touch by Scott Williams.
Michael Jordan anticipates the double team, tries to split and hit to Scott Williams, but instead of his hands, it hits off his thigh out of bounds.
And a decision for Rick Adelman. Do you stay with Clyde Drexler playing with the 3? Michael Jordan with 18 points. The Bulls now lead 47-32. There's Jordan hobbling back down court.
He stepped on somebody's either camera or on the belt attached to the camera, and that's where he turned the ankle. And they're taking a timeout now with Jordan having the bad ankle.
As he called for the 22nd timeout, and Chicago trainer Chip Schaefer will check it out.
After he shoots it and fades to the baseline, here's where he steps on it and goes down, tangled up with the camera people along the baseline. A little better look. There it is on the right side of the screen. Jordan slipping and turning that left ankle.
Over to Ahmad Rashad.
All right, Marv, that is exactly what happened. Michael stepped on one of the cameras and twisted his ankle. So he came over and Chip Schaefer retaped the ankle. Michael said he's fine and he's back out on the court.
His ability to win games 2 and 4. Here's Stacey King. Michael will also tell him his views of Clyde Drexler.
In transition, King tries to hold up Drexler from getting out on the fast break.
He should have just got in front of him and made Clyde go around him.
This goes by 14. Jordan for 3. Well, Michael Jordan goes back to three-point land. That's his second.
It makes his drive game that much more explosive.
Now goes to the drive and the pull-up. Look out. Again, Michael Jordan going down in the midst of photographers. He took the official Jess Kersey.
Well, it's the fade after the shot along the baseline, and then the follow-through, a little body contact, and then like the bowling pins on down into the crowd.
Right here, you can see Duckworth just hits him and takes him into the crowd. Now, if you're a Chicago Bull fan, you got to like the way Michael Jordan has come out. And he's attacking. And when Michael's attacking, the fan appeal because he can also, he's the only player on this team consistently that can hit from the outside.
Drexler squeezing through his hell.
Tonight, 1 for 4. Chicago, 2 for 3.
Foul on Stacey King. Stacey King, the master. Crowd looking for Porter to take the shot. Ames does. Drexler. Bill Cartwright back at Stacey. Chicago by 13. 2:20 remaining. First half. And the foul on Drexler, and that is number 4 on Clyde Drexler. So Rick Adelman took the gamble.
Well, it's one of those things, you develop a certain confidence in your players, understanding whether they have the ability to play with fouls or not. In game number 2, it worked twice for Rick Adelman. It backfired.
Jordan was working down low. Portland in the midst of a 15-6 run.
You confront the low post, but you can't take your arms and wrap around and hold the player down there. That's going to be a foul.
Michael Jordan, 6 of 6 from
He
the
won't be playing an active man or offensive threat.
strong defensive sequence being shown by the Blazers. Shot clock at 4, and a reach-in foul.
10 seconds remaining before the half.
There's 5 shooters out there for these final seconds, and Jordan avoids Kersey, and he's fouled. Kersey in the face of Hugh Hollins. The foul committed with 1 and 4/10 seconds to go in the half.
But this one is too obvious. You have to call it because the shove there throws Michael into the crowd.
These 2 free throws will be Cliff Robinson's fault. He should have laid back in front of Michael Jordan and had a double team on him because his man Scottie Pippen was taking the ball out. How can you let Michael Jordan get the basketball with 3 seconds? You know he's going to get a shot.
Of the first half here in Portland, Michael Jordan, although limping off, had a sensational first half. 27 points for Jordan.
You hope he will not have the same problems guarding. He's on Paxson as much as possible.
Well, he had a switch off to Jordan, who opens up by hitting the jumper.
Being double teamed, but when Duckworth was being double teamed, they have no cutters, no ball cutters, and that's why he's having a struggle out of the double team. Here's a breakaway for Pippen and slam dunk.
Very upset. They felt that there should have been a foul call down low inside. Clyde's upset. The bench is upset. Adelman's upset.
The Blazers, 56.
Marwood. Back door, beautiful play set up by
With Michael Jordan, it does it because he moves so well without the ball. He'll back cut you, and then Pippen gets the good look at the rim with the size as a 6'7" or 6'8" passer.
Clyde Drexler playing with 4 fouls. Goes to the spin, and he draws the person.
Pulls back. Cartwright had rotated across and was waiting to try and pick up the offensive foul. Which
I don't know if that come up under him and try to take the offensive charge.
And that's
In the third quarter. Duckworth. Shot clock at 5. And that's a travel call on Jordan. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Jordan eluding Drexler. So Michael Jordan has 33 points.
Jordan on a flash post. Clyde knows he's beaten, so he gambles and goes for the steal because he's late recovering, and then that's just a clear path to the basket.
They led 10-2. They built the big lead in the first half. Here's Jordan. Hammer.
When the switch takes place, either Clyde lines up.
Did not get into the offense. Robinson. Double team, got it back out. Here's Porter. Drexler. Oh, what a slam.
Use the timeout to quiet the crowd. The shot by Porter, a miss, but the perfect timing by Clyde to follow it.
Porter, that's 2-point land. He can't buy one. He's 0 for 6 from the field. Here's Pippen.
I don't want to keep harping on this, but when the Bulls get double teamed, they always find the open man. When Portland gets double teamed, they cannot find the open man. They get a turnover or a bad pass.
Crowd reacts with Michael Jordan called for his fault.
Michael trying to move the feet, makes Clyde turn, and it's the reach in for the swipe from behind where the foul is called.
Phil Jackson and Michael Jordan had to do.
We'll play Drexler, and we'll take Michael and put him on Ainge or something like that.
Here's Jordan. Nice backdoor setup from Scott Williams.
Zone trap at half court.
Livingston is back, replacing Grant, who a moment ago picked up his 4th. Here's Jordan. Michael Jordan with 39 points. And Robinson rebounds. Bulls able to get back. Drexler, let's see what the call is. Blocking foul.
As we can see, Portland has that small unit in. Now, what they're going to try to do here is Portland
Rebounds a game in the series. Oh, the rejection by Jordan.
Beautiful team defense.
We saw Michael Jordan coming to block this shot, and notice he comes inside, left hand out. That avoids the body contact. If he would have come with the right hand, he probably would have collided chest on back.
The Genuine Draft donates $1,000 to the Thurgood Marshall Scholarship Fund. And the foul is called. Good fake by Jordan to pick up number 5 on Drexler.
Yeah,
A few moments, the other end now, ball fake, get Clyde in the air, and then put number 5 on him. Personal foul, number 5 on Clyde Drexler.
12 for 14 from the line.
because the game has dictated him not to be able to play that small unit.
And the foul against Jordan. And that is 5 on Michael Jordan.
Jordan used his arm to clear a path, the free arm, the right arm, to hold Ainge off, and thereby being allowed to catch the ball. Ainge liked it, Jordan didn't.
5 apiece on Jordan and Drexler. Jordan, 43 for Michael Jordan. And the Bulls lead 109 to 91.
Well, the pressure that Portland is trying is a full court man-to-man pressure. When you face guard, they back cut you and then take advantage of the numbers.
Smart play, smart move.
You can see the skill level of Robertson. He's thrown 3 or 4 excellent passes.
Beautiful block by Drexler. Ainge for 3. Rebound, Drexler. The Bulls 109, Blazers 97.
On the other end, Pippen thinks he has a layup, and Clyde comes out of nowhere and rejects him and leads to a fast break.
Pax is not going to try and go by him.
Jordan. And he is clobbered.
Well, the path was there for Michael to go by Clyde. Clyde can't afford to pick up his 6th foul.
Jordan has missed 12. Portland 101, 2:45 to go in the 4th. And the call against Drexler. So he is fouled out. Number 6 for Drexler. 2nd time this series that he's fouled out. And he leads with 30 to not shoot well.
The defensive man is on the move. The decide whether or not the defensive player has established his position. Is Pippen there before the body contact? It's such a close, hard call to make. Jake O'Donnell, one of the best making it.
Portland is down to 1 full timeout and 1:20 remaining. And it seems that the Blazers have been picking them up in the most inopportune moments. Jordan through the foul.
The third foul, he was so worried about. Jake is the best official in the NBA. Now, if it be a 7, he came out to prove them all wrong tonight.
And he's pointed out that golf is his way of relaxing. And Pippen just did get it off. Beating the 20. Jordan sits down, and he leaves with 46 points. Paxson. Final seconds. And the Bulls come away with a 119-106 victory to go up 3 games to 2 in this best-of-7 NBA final. Michael Jordan, 14 for 23 from the field, 16 of 19 from the line for 46 points.
Scoring.